viewers with appearances across Trinidad and Tobago, the region, and on the international stage. Take your business to the next level. Book your business spotlight and watch your business transform. Contact Ian Allen at 2944081 or at any of our office numbers.
For over 50 years, we served communities across Trinidad. But growth isn't about standing still. It's about choosing what comes next. Introducing Facades the Food King Grand Market Baro, a new standard for the South. The Grand Market is where community meets quality. Our newly launched Via Bakery offers our fresh breads and pastries that are made daily. From the spices that flavor your meals to the moments that bring families together. And when it's time to slow down, our cafe offers a place to pause, connect, and enjoy the moment. From fresh meats prepared with care to aisles filled with the choices families trust and prices that put people first. Every day, families trust us with the moments that matter most, the meals they share, the traditions they keep, and the memories they create. And that's a responsibility we carry with pride. Bigger, fresher, thoughtfully built. The Grand Market Baro, because at the heart of everything we do, quality and value, that's our way.
To our dedicated audience and millions worldwide, with just $5 you can support our operations and be part of the important work that we do every day. Contribute while you're watching. It's fast and easy. Send your support via PayPal to oneian.allen@gmail.com or to our First Citizens account. For our international supporters, Swift code provided for smooth, secure transfers. Thank you for standing with us.
Keep your stock off the floor. Optimize your warehouse with premium selective pallet racking from Boaster US Company Limited, designed to maximize vertical space and boost efficiency. Get organized today. Create a smarter, more effective storage solution. Call Boaster at 724-2262.
Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bar Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks, and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bar Doors and Windows, always a better choice.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
At CTS College Private Secondary School, we understand that every student learns differently. This is why we provide them with the freedom to choose their ideal workload. With full-time and part-time classes delivered face-to-face and online, and dedicated teachers to help them reach their academic goals. We also provide regular updates to students and parents. Plus, we have affordable rates and flexible payment terms. Enroll today at CTS College.
To our dedicated audience and millions worldwide, with just $5 you can support our operations and be part of the important work that we do every day. Contribute while you're watching. It's fast and easy. Send your support via PayPal to oneian.allen@gmail.com or to our First Citizens account. For our international supporters, Swift code provided for smooth, secure transfers. Thank you for standing with us.
I.A.N offers over 25 years of experience, are retinal specialist and the latest cutting-edge equipment. We handle diagnostic and surgical needs for retina, cataract, glaucoma, pediatric and diabetic eye care, also glasses. We provide it all under one roof. Our head office is located seconds off the Freeport flyover. Branches also in North, South and Tobago. Call 349-EYES for more information. Payment plans are available. EYES TT, taking eye care into the future.
Innovate your space with Felicity Furniture and Appliances. Our pieces are of top quality, stylish and affordable. Dining and patio sets, sofas, wardrobes, freezers, beds, stoves and more. Visit our showroom at Lot 10B Pier Road, Felicity, Chaguanas. Quality you can trust, style you love.
Grade 1 PVC ceiling sale on new arrivals. PVC panels $25. Heat barrier tiles $7. WPC panels $35. Marble sheets $180 and more. 4 locations: Warren Road, Davie, Tunapuna, and Tobago. Big deals, premium finishes. Don't miss this sale.
Looking for something truly unique this season? Then you need to visit Fab India Expo, located opposite Medford Gas Station, Chaguanas. Brand new containers have just arrived, packed with one-of-a-kind garments you won't find anywhere else. Whether you're shopping for something stylish, traditional, or custom-made, we've got you covered with made-to-order pieces tailored just for you. And it doesn't stop there. Take a stroll through our full food court, offering delicious options for the entire family. From savory bites to sweet treats, there's something for everyone. Plus, don't miss our big sale on furniture. Upgrade your home with beautiful pieces at unbeatable prices. So come on down to the Fab India Expo, located opposite Medford Gas Station, Chaguanas, where culture, style, and savings come together.
Becoming a landowner is now a greater possibility. At Corsica Estates in Grand Couva, owning your piece of land has never been easier with more flexible options available. With our in-house payment plan, pay just $25,000 down and $1,909 monthly for 12 years, totaling $300,000 per lot. You can also secure funding through First Citizens, Scotia, or Republic Bank and pay $250,000 per lot. What are you waiting for? Contact us today for more information and learn how you can get started.
Time to level up with Neil Cool Air Conditioning. Premium Lennox 12,000 BTU that offers strong cooling, energy efficiency, and ice-cold performance. Right now, grab it for just $2,800. Yes, you heard right. Only $2,800. Installed. Turn your home into pure comfort, cool vibes all day, all night. Call us today before this deal is gone.
Neo Eyewear Limited, a leader in the eyewear business with complete glasses which include frame, lens, and eye test for only $395. We have one of the largest selections of frames and brands for you to choose from, such as Gucci, Tom Ford, Balenciaga, St. Laurent, and even the Ray-Ban Meta glasses. Conveniently open from Sunday to Sunday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So visit us at 91D Main Road, Montrose Mall, or M6 Plaza, Endeavour.
Beat the heat at Kinko Limited Auto AC Parts and Services. Our techs have years of experience keeping you cool and comfortable. Exceptional prices, quality work, and outstanding services. Call, WhatsApp, or come in today and take advantage of our many specials. Low prices, more value, weekly giveaways only at Food Chopper Supermarket, 121 EMR Arima on JHI Trading Compound. Join our loyalty card program. Enter for a chance to win our monthly grand prize. We are open Monday to Friday 8 to 8, Saturday 7 to 8, and Sunday 7 to 3.
Whether it's 1, 2,
or a truckload of tires,
we've got the perfect tire for every application, ensuring you're ready for any road ahead.
Passenger SUV 4x4, heavy or light truck, you name it, we've got the tire that suits your ride perfectly.
From forklifts to industrial giants, construction vehicles, and agricultural workhorses,
we've got the right tire for every job you tackle. Brandtech, your one-stop solution for all your tire needs.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, and roti makers. Try our high-quality bromate-free, all-purpose, and whole wheat flour. Low price and conveniently packaged in 2 pounds, 2 kg, 10 kg, and 25 kg bags. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Shiklisho Limited at 665-3336 or 4808-715 or visit us at Warrenville, Canupia. Shiklisho Limited, quality you can trust.
Looking for the perfect place to own land? Introducing pre-development lots for sale in Mayaro at an unbeatable price of $45,000. Perfectly located only 4 minutes from the beach, you'll be just moments away from the relaxing sound of the waves and the beauty of the coastline. Plus, only 5 minutes from Mayaro Junction, giving you easy access to everything you need. Whether you're planning your dream home, a vacation getaway, or a smart investment, these lots offer the ideal location and incredible value. Call today and secure your lot near the beach before they're all gone.
To our dedicated audience and millions worldwide, with just $5 you can support our operations and be part of the important work that we do every day. Contribute while you're watching. It's fast and easy. Send your support via PayPal to oneian.allen@gmail.com or to our First Citizens account. For our international supporters, SWIFT code provided for smooth, secure transfers. Thank you for standing with us.
Hi, and welcome to Sunset Beach Resort, where comfort, relaxation, and the beach come together in one beautiful space. Our resort offers a peaceful, secure environment with 2 swimming pools right here on this compound. And if you're coming with children, they love our kids' play park. At Sunset Beach Resort, we have a range of modern apartments to suit every group. From studio apartment that is ideal for couples and spacious accommodations that can host up to 10 guests comfortably. And with direct beachfront access, the sea is always steps away from sunrise to sunset. So whether you're planning a family escape or a romantic getaway, Sunset Beach Resort is waiting on you. Adults only $50 and kids under 12 stay free. So book your stay today at Sunset Beach Resort.
Welcome to eFix Investments Limited, your one-stop destination for all your home essentials. Transform your bathroom with our exquisite range of showers, enclosures, luxury bathtubs, modern toilets, faucets, ceramic sinks, and vanities. Enhance your kitchen with our stainless steel sinks. Our extensive selection includes bath, kitchen accessories, as well as security doors. Visit our showroom today at Southern Main Road, Homeland Gardens, Cunupia, and let your dream home become a reality. Call us at 665-2282 or 671-2282. eFix Investments Limited, your home, your style, our passion.
Struggling to lose weight despite your efforts, feeling tired after meals, or dealing with stubborn belly fat? It may not just be your diet. Your blood sugar could be the issue. Spikes can lead to fat storage, low energy, and higher cholesterol. Berberine Plus, with berberine, bitter melon, and banaba leaf, helps support healthy glucose metabolism so your body works more efficiently. Take control and feel the difference in 90 days. Available at Pennywise and leading pharmacies nationwide.
Book your Ian Allen live stream now. Live and in person at your business. Promote your products and services to over 175 million viewers with appearances across Trinidad and Tobago, the region, and on the international stage. Take your business to...
Do you know just how important tires are in getting the maximum performance from your car? Dunlop, a leading manufacturer of ultra-high performance tires, carefully designed grooves and blocks for more rubber-to-road contact.
Book your Ian Allen live stream now. Live and in person at your business. Promote your products and services to over 175 million viewers with appearances across Trinidad and Tobago, the region, and on the international stage. Take your business to the next level. Book your business spotlight and watch your business transform. Contact Ian Allen at 2944-081 or at any of our office numbers. Book your Ian Allen live stream now. Live and in person at your business.
There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. Ian Allen's out. There's a jungle out. there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N and this is Crime Watch, and we are back. Top of the evening to you. All those of you who are locked on online, a special good evening to you. All those of you who are looking at me from all over the world, a special good evening to you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have news, we have things to tell you. There was a particular incident on March the 14th. We're paying attention to that with respect to the soldier that was gunned down in 500. Yeah. Some of you may be of the opinion that hey, Ian Allen forgot that. No, I did not. No, I did not. Sorry, it was on the 14th of March. The soldier Jelani Garcia Williams. Remember when Jelani Garcia Williams was gunned down? Right. Everybody thought I forgot it. No, I put it together and I'm ready. I put it together and I'm ready. So I have a lot of things. I don't want to rush my show today. All those of you looking at me, remember, whenever you can't see us on a channel, on the I.A.N Network channel, there's always I.A.N Network backup. Always. I.A.N Network backup that you could go on to. So right now, but nevertheless, we are up and running. And remember, continue to subscribe, continue to follow us. To all of us advertisers, a special good evening to you. Ladies and gentlemen, excuse. Hold on. Gunmen hunt down man in River Estate rampage. 1 dead, 2 wounded as ex-murder accused among 36 pension found. That's all we have so far. Gunmen hunt down man in River Estate rampage. 1 dead, 2 wounded, ex-murder accused among victims. A late-night shooting in River Estate, Diego Martin, has left 1 man dead and 2 others wounded after gunman opened fire on a group lineman near Dirk's Minimart. The deceased has been identified as McDonald Bailey, 52 of Blue Basin Road, around 12:30 a.m. on Saturday. 4 armed men reportedly arrived in a white vehicle along Hummingbird Drive and began shooting in the direction of a group gathered in the area. Bailey attempted to flee along a nearby track but was chased by assailants who continued firing in the process. 2 other men, Anthony Williams, 32 of River Estate, and Gilles Guinnett, 54 of Marval, was struck by gunfire as they lined nearby. Williams was shot in the upper left back and abdomen, while Guinnett sustained a gunshot wound to the foot. Both injured men were taken to St. James Medical Complex by responding officers. Bailey was eventually caught and shot multiple times. So their target was McDonald Bailey. You remember Bailey, ladies and gentlemen, was previously, Bailey had previously spent 21 years in prison on a murder charge before being freed in January last year after the court ruled there was insufficient evidence to convict him. His time on remand and eventual acquittal had drawn national attention. Investigation into the killing ongoing. Corporal Pereira of Region 1 Homicide Bureau is investigating. And as we continue, wrong place, wrong time. Arima father gunned down while offloading lumber. Son believed to be target. A 50-year-old Arima man was shot and killed in a brazen daylight attack on Friday, April the 10th, after gunmen opened fire on a group gathered outside his home, probably targeting his teenage son. There is Joel Plaza, a.k.a. Sprang of Dump Road, located at the back of Maturita Trace Extension, Arima. According to initial reports, around 5 p.m., Plaza just received a delivery of lumber as he worked to repair his home, which had been damaged by a recent fire. A truck arrived with material, and Plaza sought assistance from a group of men, including his son, who were lying under a nearby mango tree. As they were offloading the lumber, vehicle pulled up, and the gunman emerged, opening fire on the group. In the chaos, 3 men scattered, but Plaza was struck multiple times. That's the father, Joel Plaza, a.k.a. Sprang. But nevertheless, what we found out is that they were paying special attention to the son. That's what we found out. So wrong place, wrong time. So we don't know. Remember, behind every shooting, there's a story. Yeah? People don't just come and shoot up nobody just so. Yeah? So this happened. And now let me explain something. That same Plaza, this Plaza death also adds to the family grief, as his brother, Ben Punka Plaza, was gunned down on December 15, 2024 in a separate incident mere meters from where Plaza was shot. So remember, his brother was shot dead on the 15th of December 2012. So another blow to the Plazas, another blow to the Plaza, because the guy who died on Friday, his brother was gunned down on the 15th of December 2024, mere meters away where that happened. Also, a Diego Martin woman, remember we spoke to you about the North Coast Road. A Diego Martin woman found dead along North Coast Road was beaten to death and dumped from a vehicle. A really nice girl. A post-mortem examination has confirmed that the woman whose body was discovered along the North Coast Road in Marval was beaten to death with a blunt force trauma to the head, listed as the cause of death. The woman, identified as Onika Locario, was found on April the 1st near an agro shop along the Maraca stretch of the roadway after police responded to report of a body lying in the area. Around 10:44 p.m., she was dressed in a black skirt, short cardigan, the brown cardigan, and a cream-colored Crocs with a tattoo on her left forearm. She wasn't wearing any underwear, police said. Initial observation at the scene noted that she appeared to be foaming from her mouth and nose with no immediate visible external injuries at the time. The body was later removed. However, in the autopsy, they said that a blunt force trauma to the head indicating she was beaten. Anybody who has information, if she was with a man, if she was with somebody pick her up. How this girl, a nice girl like this, could just end up on the road just like that? Anybody have any information? We need to get justice for these people. Too much killing, too much people are being taken, and every day it's like business. One robbery, one murder, and it's that the next day that happened Friday. You can't even remember what went on Friday. Thank God that every day we have all the images and all the episodes where you could go back and look at Crime Watch during the weekend just to refresh your memory. But anybody who has information on that girl that was killed, let me know. Any of our friends, go to I.A.N Network on Facebook, I.A.N Network on YouTube. Look back at the video, look back at it. But you can go to ianallen.org. ianallen.org. No username, no password. And you can send us the information anonymously. My WhatsApp number, if you wish to speak to me, it is right at the bottom of the screen. Also, as we continue, stray bullet victim dies after 2-year battle. Man shot in court's car park, succumbed without seeing justice. Just imagine that. Remember the stray bullet victim? Tell her you could be lineman, you could be hanging out by the shop, you're by the beach, all kind of things. And that's a stray bullet. Stray bullet victim dies after 2 years. A man whose life was shattered by a stray bullet, by a stray police bullet in a car park shooting nearly 2.5 years ago, has died. Never seen the outcome of the case. Tied to his paralysis. Nathan Pierre, 34, passed away last week at the Policeman General Hospital after months of deteriorating health linked to injuries he suffered during the December 17, 2020 incident at Court's mega store. Pierre had gone to purchase a television as a Christmas gift when he was struck by a stray bullet during the shooting in the car park. The injury left him paralyzed, confined to a wheelchair, and battling severe medical complications. Over the years, the bullet caused catastrophic damage, piercing his back, breaking his ribs, injuring his kidneys, severing his spinal cord, and lodging in his shoulder. From that moment, his life took a drastic turn, forcing him to rely on limited state assistance while enduring chronic pain and recurring medical issues. Pierre was one of the 4 people shot during the incident. 2 other siblings, Sanaya and Simone Leslie, was killed. Police officer Sidney Roberts has since been charged. A police officer, Sidney Roberts, has since been charged in connection with the shooting, including murder and wounding with intent. The matter is expected to proceed to trial in June. In the months leading up to his death, Pierre's condition worsened. Also, ladies and gentlemen, DPP advises release of woman and businessman fatal shooting as probe continues. A woman who was detained in connection with the fatal shooting of 37-year-old businessman Steve Ghani Jr. has been released for legal advice from the Director of Public Prosecution as investigation into the incident remained ongoing. The decision came after discussion between the investigators and the DPP, who advised that the woman be freed pending further inquiries. Attorney Prakash Ramada confirmed her release, stating that she was relieved to return home to her children and expressed gratitude for the support received during her detention, while also indicating that attention will be given to addressing issues surrounding domestic violence in the aftermath. Ghani, a father of 2 who was involved in his family construction business, was shot multiple times by the wife at his home in Vistabella after an argument escalated in a physical confrontation on Wednesday, the 8th of April. Reports indicate that during the altercation, a firearm was discharged at the woman. I hope you heard what I just said. A firearm was discharged at the woman, who was not injured, before she allegedly used another weapon to shoot Ghani. Police recovered 2 firearms and 11 rounds of ammunition from the scene, and the woman had been assisting officers for several days prior to her release as inquiries continue. You know, when I came up here and I started to tell you the history about domestic violence, and everybody said, "Oh, you know that, how this, how that." It doesn't matter how I know. It's not a matter how I know. It's a fact. It's a fact. What that girl went through. And I will say it and I keep saying it again. You know, it have a bacchanal right now. It have a bacchanal right now. A certain person, Steve, that same boy that died, had called ICE in America, contact ICE in America to get somebody deported. They are back into Trinidad. If you had that part of that story, you would not believe it. You would not believe it. That's all I can tell you. You would not believe it. You would not believe it. I tell you, it ain't easy. It just ain't easy. Also, gunfire erupts in Cascade. Chase, 1 killed, 2 escape after police pursuit. A late-night police pursuit in Cascade ended in deadly shooting on Sunday, April 12th, after officers allegedly came under fire from suspects during a high-speed chase. Officers assigned to Trinidad and Tobago Police Service Guard and Emergency Branch one mobile patrol along the Western Main Road around 10 p.m. on April 12, 2026, when they spotted a white Nissan wagon with 3 men behaving suspiciously. Police attempted to approach the vehicle, but the driver sped off, triggering a high-speed chase that continued into Cascade, ended up at Mount Hololo Mountain Road. During the pursuit, the occupants of the vehicle reported open fire on the officers. Police returned fire, the chase intensified, resulting in the vehicle losing control and running off the roadway. Two of the suspects managed to escape on foot, while a third was found wounded. On the scene, he was taken to hospital and he was declared dead. The scene was also visited by senior officers. You know, ladies and gentlemen, that what you're looking at there, in fact, I just came from that scene. Go ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, this is I.A.N. Allen. We are on the Mount Hololo Road, Cascade. Now, you know, last year, September, we were right here, this exact road. If my guy could just step back here, right there, when the vehicle with the pilot that got the pilot and whatnot, K-Wall, right here. And this was the pawpaw tree. There's some pawpaw tree lined here and whatnot in it. But this is the Cascade area. As you can see, the vehicle was last seen at that area to the back of me. This is the Hololo Road Cascade. This is terrible, huh? This is terrible. A very prominent man, very distinguished pilot, Caribbean Airlines pilot. His vehicle was last seen, but this is right here. But what is very interesting is that last night, on this exact location, last night one person died after they were being pursued, a group of men pursued by police. Let me read the facts to you. Huh? The facts, ladies and gentlemen, the facts, a late night, gunfire erupts in Cascade chase, 1 killed, 2 escape police in police pursuit. A late night police pursuit in Cascade ended a deadly shooting on Sunday, April 12th, after officers allegedly came under fire from suspects during a high-speed chase. Officers assigned to Trinidad and Tobago Police Service and Police Service Guard and Emergency were on mobile patrol along Western Main Road around 10 p.m. when they were spotted a white Nissan 80 wagon with 3 men behaving suspiciously. Police attempted to approach the vehicle, but the driver sped off, triggering a high-speed chase that continued into the Cascade and ended at Mount Hololo Mountain Road. This is Mount Hololo Mountain Road. During the pursuit, the occupants of the vehicle reportedly opened fire on the police. As the chase intensified, resulting in the vehicle losing control and running off the roadway. 2 of the suspects managed to escape on foot, while a third was found wounded on the scene. He was taken to Portland Hospital where he was declared dead. Investigators, including the crime scene personnel, processed the area and recovered 6 spent 5.56 millimeter shells. The scene was also visited by senior officers and whatnot. But let me tell you what happened here. They were coming from there. And in the chase, as you can see the impression, they lost control of the bend. They lost control of the bend there. Coming along from there, they lost control of the bend. And when they lost control, instead of hitting any wall, the vehicle went straight there. And that's where they were ambushed. The guys ran off straight into the bushes. So I'm just telling you how friends will carry and friends will bring you back. All remain on the scene was a slippers. Watch this. Somebody's slippers. See, left the mother and father home, following friends. Watch, look at my next one here, watch. And apparently he did some work on his slippers. So then watch it. So if you know anybody who did work on a slippers like this and stitch it up like this, watch. All this could be stuff of evidential nature, you know. Right? Anybody, you know, stitch up a slippers like that, any of your friends you don't know what's going on, WhatsApp me on 18629444081. See? Tell your friends will carry you, and friends will not bring you back. So we don't know what went on. It's terrible. So after the impact, the vehicle was wrapped here and they fled into the bushes. So I just had to let you know exactly what was going on. 3 men. I'm sure they are all friends, but friends will leave you. They will carry you for a ride. So they were running from the police. They were running from the police. So we don't know the facts as yet, but nevertheless, This is exactly what happened at Mount Hololo Road, Cascade. If you have any information, get in contact with me. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. But you know, ladies and gentlemen, that's the exact spot where is that area there where 59-year-old Caribbean Airlines pilot Daniel Kewal, gold Toyota Hilux, was found. I was on that exact spot. Kewal was kidnapped on Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025. I was last seen driving, remember that? And people were held and whatnot. Remember that? Look me there. Mountain Road. Now, I'll tell you something. Why I don't go to this place where they have all these scythe and whatnot. What was the name of it? Paramin. I can't. Nevertheless, I was on that scene also. That's why I tell people, you know. Also, ladies and gentlemen, woman escapes alleged months of torture. Mother and teen son arrested after walking into police station. A Barkpur woman identified as Sabita Basdale has been rescued after reportedly enduring months of abuse and captivity in a case now under investigation by Trinidad Police Service. Police said the breakthrough came on Sunday night following intelligence received from an anonymous source alleging the woman was being held against her will at the residence. Now, come back to me. You know, a lot of people, well, I don't really have time for that, to get in no tit for tat for nobody. I have, as they say, I have my business to do. I have my business to run. You know, this is not a bacchanal show I run it. I'm not a social media influencer. I run it straight from a network. All right? And a lot of persons said that I should have known better. I should have figured it out. You know, the first time I met that girl, do you know where? Is when I interviewed the Farida girl. After, remember it had a video. Okay, we're going back to the images of the beating. Remember it had a video of somebody being beaten and whatnot, right? A man being beaten. There's a little piece of it. After that, the whole weekend was an Easter weekend. But you see, people don't understand me, that I wait. I like to wait and just watch and observe. And everybody, Ian Allen cover this, Ian Allen cover that. Ian Allen with the girl. Yeah, they say with the girl. Yeah, Ian Allen with the girl. Ian Allen know the girl real good. Let me tell you something. I'm not a potong. I don't run behind every car in the road. I have something that a lot of you might not have. I have class. I just want you to know that. I don't run behind every car in the road. Not every dog that bark I listen to. Okay? So nevertheless, I went down and I met with her. And that is the first time I saw that girl. And go ahead.
Alone here.
And who's this young lady to you?
She living with me about 9 years.
9 years
February
now.
make it 9 years.
Somebody you're helping out.
Yes.
Right, okay. And that, because I saw the injuries, I saw the marks, so maybe she was badly burnt, or maybe whatever happened. But remember, 9 years, because I observe, because when I'm talking to somebody and I see a mark on them, how you get a mark? How this happen? How that happen? How your hand broke? I asked questions. So when I'm looking at her, I said, but wait now, who is this person behind you? Because watching, she said, I somebody that I've been taking care of 9 years. All right, 9 years. I think some relatives said 7, but how could somebody be held for 9 years? All right, 9 years. And also, after that, I went back and listened. The guy who was beaten, that was Randy. So after I left there, I went back to Randy. And I followed Randy on the road. You all don't know that part? Look the part there, I followed Randy on the road. Go ahead. Just for a second, tell me exactly what happened. No, but Randy, just tell us now, because we saw a video. Just tell us, please. Go ahead, I'll listen there. Tell me. What exactly happened? Go ahead, just tell me now.
That kind of setup thing.
No, we not set. Well, Randy, just tell us. Okay, in your words, what exactly happened?
That setup thing.
So you don't want to talk about it?
I'll get me divine justice, man. Don't worry.
How you get divine justice?
You see, God will do that.
Randy said he wants divine justice. But you have to understand something. You have to understand something. When Farida called me, Farida asked if I was bringing the police. I said, bringing police for what, Farida? I said, for what? I would like to speak with you. And just as I told everybody, many years ago, Farida had a robbery by a farm. Somebody was stealing from her, I believe. Then somebody we were looking for. Then after her brother died, but then that is where I got her, well, that is where she gave me back her number. Because I never called her. I knew I had a little incident with one of her relatives, yeah? One of her relatives at Piarco International Airport. We don't want to go into that too. So, but other than that, you know, you listen to comments and people don't know. I don't rush with everything. You have to listen. You have to listen. You have to listen. Could you before we take that break, pull back 2 cases to me. Pull back the case that where we picked up the guy going down Santa Cruz in connection with the Enterprise incident. Pull back the case where the Gus Calypso guy surrendered to us. Those 2 cases, and just get the information for me. Right, but nevertheless, after that, there's nothing I couldn't say because she said 9 years. I can't just meet somebody and say, well, I should have known. Known what? I asked, and 9 years. So I don't know. Remember, there's a lot of bacchanal, there's a lot of standoff with other immediate relative, and this girl Farida, a lot of, maybe I can't say she's going through a divorce. I don't know. That's what all what she said is what I had to listen to. So a lot of people say, well, I.A.N. Allen should have known this and I.A.N. Allen should have known that. Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please. What I.A.N. Allen should have known. I don't force nobody to talk to me, you know. You see, let me explain something to a lot of you if you don't understand. And they're quick to say, I.A.N. Allen, somebody pay I.A.N. Allen. Like some of the persons who are making the influencers, do I look hungry to you? Am I a hungry man? Do I look like a man that 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100,000 could buy me, 200,000 could buy me? Do I look like that to you? Like serious? And you listen to these people, but I don't listen. I mean, researchers will tell me, well, like this one said that one, I'm like, okay. And money pass. What money could pass? But thank God money and nothing else pass. It's so be the case. Because I really good. And they're quick to say this and quick to say that. So we are happy. We are happy that maybe a relative spoke about after 9 years. Because she said 9 years. Because there was a young fella. Let me tell you something. In a video, you will see when I told you, there was a young boy. When we were looking for that night, rain was drizzling. So I didn't want my hair to get wet because I had to make a little stop after and thing. I was invited to a function. So I ended up letting my people take me up there. So I had an umbrella. So there's a young boy who was with them. A young Afro-Trinidadian fella. I don't know if when I told him to go back inside. Go ahead. And let me tell you how smart I am. When we were looking for Randy, the young fella came out, said an African fella. But maybe, I don't know his preference, because he had nails and, you know, and whatnot. Is it on, did you get it? Could you call him and find out, please? Right. And I asked him, I said, how long have you been living with Farida? Oh, we call her moms. I said, okay. How are you all call her moms? Well, anyway, you know, me and the girl living there. So I said, well, how she's moving to all your thing? Well, he said, good. I said, okay. By listening. I am listening. Now, when I spoke to Randy did make a statement of the girl, but remember, Randy and her have a feud going on, so you just have to listen. Sometimes you have to listen. You can't jump to conclusion like a madman. You have that part of the video? Right. And I told the guy, go back inside. So you don't understand. I didn't run a bacchanal show. You know, everything is a 5 second when I told him, go ahead. You just come out of the thing. So we I just want you to know. You just come out of the thing. So we so he was back, the door was open, and the girl was outside too. The same that same girl, that same young girl. Sabita Sabasdeo. That same lady. But she looked like a little minor. And you see people, and I will tell you this again. So I asked him, and okay, but if, and let me tell you this, yeah? Let me tell you this. Get the case where, I want to tell you something tonight. I don't take people, I don't pick up people like that, because I will tell you why. What about if Sabita had said, okay, I am being nosy. I am being nosy. Sabita, let me talk to you. Come in this van fast. Sabita came outside. She stand up with Farida. They're talking. If Sabita wanted to tell me something, Farida went back inside. Sabita made no mention. But what about if I take up Sabita? Now, Sabita looking like, you know, she has some challenges. She has some challenges. Some mental challenges. Whatever, I don't know. Sad to say. What about if I put them in my van against her will? And when the police, why you went in I.A.N. Allen van? I.A.N. Allen say, come in the van. Okay, did you want to go into I.A.N. Allen van? No, but Mr. Allen say, come. You know, I would have been arrested for holding somebody against their will. People are quick to make allegations. They are quick to make allegations. Look, researcher, was it this year? That it had an individual in my studio. What year that took place? Where he made mention that we kept him against his will. Yeah, Daniel Ramnath. Yeah? Police came and they locked him up. How long ago that incident took place? How long ago that incident took place? Years ago, about 3-4 years. That was how long ago? Just waiting for them. 2018, police came and picked him up. And you know what he said? The police picked him up. And you know what that man said? Mr. Allen held me against my will. And that matter finished this year. And I innocent waiting for the police. And I'm showing you how people can make allegations against people like myself. When you're in a particular position, and maybe you might be a wealthy person, or you are in a position of influence, people are quick to make allegations. That's why everybody who say rape and this one carry me and do me this. I don't run with everything, and I have to listen, because persons who have a lot of straws, people quick to make allegations. And if it wasn't for the court, ladies and gentlemen, realizing, but wait now, but Daniel, that is not true. And the court investigated everything and said, no. Mr. Allen did not hold nobody against their will. So I'm just showing you how people are quick to make allegations. But I am happy to hear, because what you will find now, remember, anything that has my name attached to it brings attention. Yeah? When you hashtag my name on a video, hashtag I.A.N. Allen, whether you're on TikTok or whatnot, you will get more likes. You will get more, anything that hashtag, when they put me in a front page, paper sell out that day, anything that advertisers will tell you that. Anything that is connected to I.A.N. Allen in social media brings a lot of attention. And a lot of people took advantage of what went on with Sabita Basdeo, a lot of them. A lot of them. But one thing I could tell you, ladies and gentlemen, all what has been said is the furthest from the truth. The furthest from the truth. So we are happy to know that the young lady, the matter is being investigated, and that's it. So as we continue, there are more to tell you when we come back. And before we go,
the I.A.N. Allen Show will be right back.
I want to just say a special hello to some of my advertisers. I want to say a special to Fab Indian Expo. I want to say a special hello to the land for sale in Mayaro. There's a lot of land, plenty of land, beach front, 45,000. Felicity Furniture and Appliances, Chic Leisure, Tire Clinic Truck Department, King Cool Limited AC Parts and Services, Berberine Plus, distributed by Civic. So, want to say a special, this break is brought to you, this is our first break, am I right? So, maybe we can run to a break and a half. So, want to say a special to Adams Optical, also Booster US Company, also eFix Investment, and CTS College, Early Learners Academy. Well, you know CTS, you can get your master's and your doctorate, everything there. CTS is a very recognized educational institution. Let's take a fast break, and when we come back, we'll continue.
The I.A.N Show will be right back.
Looking for something truly unique this season? Then you need to visit Fab India Expo, located opposite Medford gas station, Chaguanas. Brand new containers have just arrived, packed with one-of-a-kind garments you won't find anywhere else. Whether you're shopping for something stylish, traditional, or custom-made, we've got you covered with made-to-order pieces tailored just for you. And it doesn't stop there. Take a stroll through our full food court, offering delicious options for the entire family. From savory bites to sweet treats, there's something for everyone. Plus, don't miss our big sale on furniture. Upgrade your home with beautiful pieces at unbeatable prices. So come on down to the Fab India Expo, located opposite Medford gas station, Chaguanas, where culture, style, and savings come together.
Looking for the perfect place to own land? Introducing pre-development lots for sale in Mayaro at an unbeatable price of $45,000. Perfectly located only 4 minutes from the beach, you'll be just moments away from the relaxing sound of the waves and the beauty of the coastline. Plus, only 5 minutes from Mayaro Junction, giving you easy access to everything you need. Whether you're planning your dream home, a vacation getaway, or a smart investment, these lots offer the ideal location and incredible value. Call today and secure your lot near the beach before they're all gone.
Innovate your space with Felicity Furniture and Appliances. Our pieces are of top quality, stylish and affordable. Dining and patio sets, sofas, wardrobes, freezers, beds, stoves and more. Visit our showroom at Lot 10B Pier Road, Felicity Chaguanas. Quality you can trust, style you love.
Chic Leisure Limited, the Caribbean's largest manufacturers of plain and printed paper bags, leaders in plastic bags, vermicelli, split piece powder, and greaseproof paper, ideal for doubles, french fries, and sandwiches. Supplying stores nationwide. For quality products, trust Chic Leisure Limited, 665-3336.
Do you know just how important tires are in getting the maximum performance from your car? Dunlop, a leading manufacturer of ultra-high performance tires, carefully designed grooves and blocks for more rubber-to-road contact.
Beat the heat at Kinko Limited Auto AC Parts and Services. Our techs have years of experience keeping you cool and comfortable. Exceptional prices, quality work, and outstanding services. Call, WhatsApp, or come in today and take advantage of our many specials.
Struggling to lose weight despite your efforts? Feeling tired after meals or dealing with stubborn belly fat? It may not just be your diet. Your blood sugar could be the issue. Spikes can lead to fat storage, low energy, and higher cholesterol. Berberine Plus. With berberine, bitter melon, and banaba leaf, help support healthy glucose metabolism so your body works more efficiently. Take control and feel the difference in 90 days. Available at Pennywise and leading pharmacies nationwide.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro. Keep your stock off the floor. Optimize your warehouse with premium selective pallet racking from Boaster US Company Limited, designed to maximize vertical space and boost efficiency. Get organized today, create a smarter, more effective storage solution. Call Boaster at 724-2262.
Welcome to eFix Investments Limited, your one-stop destination for all your home essentials. Transform your bathroom with our exquisite range of showers, enclosures, luxury bathtubs, modern toilets, faucets, ceramic sinks, and vanities. Enhance your kitchen with our stainless steel sinks. Our extensive selection includes bath, kitchen accessories, as well as security doors. Visit our showroom today at Southern Main Road, Homeland Gardens, Cunupia, and let your dream home become a reality. Call us at 665-2282 or 671-2282. eFix Investments Limited, your home, your style, our passion.
Introducing CTS College's Early Learners Academy, our physical school with a nursery, daycare, and preschool. With qualified and experienced staff, modern classrooms, and the latest teaching methods and technology, your child would get the personal care and education they deserve. Activities include potty training, storytelling, phonics, craft, academics, and field trips. Enroll your child today at CTS College's Early Learners Academy.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
I have to laugh. A lot of people keep messaging me from all over the world. Mr. Allen, you need to explain to anybody. We don't even need to explain. And it's so true. Why are you going through and wasting airtime and explain to these people for? Nobody's explaining to anybody, but you just wanted people to know because, that so a lot of negative things were said. And you have to come across and let people know because another hustler, people looking to get a story to like up their likes, hungry people. They are hungry people, but nevertheless, and that's who they are. A deadly crash, car flips into ditch, driver killed on the Leon Highway. A 63-year-old Rosilac man has died after a violent crash along the Archibald de Leon Highway on Saturday. The Brian Aberdeen of Budu Singh Lane, Rosilac, was the lone driver of a black Nissan Ring Road. That's all we have so far. He died. His name is Brian Aberdeen. We do have a photograph of him. If somebody can send me a photograph, that would be great. Also, ladies and gentlemen, in other news, a 6-year-old in ICU after a pool emergency at Gasparilla Fun Park. A 6-year-old girl is fighting for her life after a frightening pool incident at a children's recreation facility in Gasparilla on Friday. The child, Skylar Gabriel, became unresponsive while at the swimming pool at Bumper Jumpers Fun Park, located along Morash Avenue, Bonaventure. The incident occurred shortly after 1:20. According to the initial report, Skylar had been in the pool with other children when something went wrong. Appearance firefighter Desiree Walters and fire officer Sheldon Gabriel were on his site at the time. They were alerted when the child was discovered motionless in the water. Let me tell you something. There's a frightening thing, and I am so saddened. I really hope that things work out. Both parents, firefighters, Desiree Walters, and fire officer, so they would know what is safety. They know all about safety and whatnot, and we can't say, and don't jump to conclusions. There are a lot of people, I realize, jump into conclusion and say the parents should get locked up, this one should get locked up. Get your facts right. You don't know what happened. You don't know if she got a seizure in the water. You don't know what happened, if they were having fun with other children, if she got a seizure, if a panic attack. You don't know what happened. But it's so sad that the little girl now, the little 6-year-old, is in ICU. Are you still going to bash the parents? Are you going to bash Desiree? Are you going to bash Sheldon? No, it's sad. It's terrible. It's terrible. That's why I tell you, when people have to come and bathe in my pool, and when Israel is in Trinidad and people have to come here by my pool and bathe, let their parents or somebody come and watch them. I'm not going to take that job. Pool is a very serious thing. You don't play with pool. Pool is a very serious thing. And if you had to send your child to a pool party, make sure you cancel everything that day and you go and stand up and watch from a distance. Watch. Because things could happen. You don't play with pool. You don't play with a pool. And it's sad. We wish the little 6-year-old a speedy recovery. Also, a young soldier found dead in San Juan apartment. Suspected suicide. Discovered nude and hanging from a bed sheet. 27-year-old member of the Trinidad Defense Force was found dead at the San Juan home in what is being treated as a suspected suicide. The deceased has been identified as Shaquille Curtis McCoy, a.k.a. Shaq, a soldier assigned to the 1st Infantry Battalion at Camp Ogden, St. James. That is so sad, so sad. We don't know what exactly happened. Don't jump to conclusion. You don't know. This thing called depression, this thing called issues could take you. If you don't know, let me tell you this. If you don't know, and it can happen to the best of us. I always tell people, when I went through in 2016 August, between August and December, when I started off here, I crashed and I had nothing. I know everybody never believed I came back from scratch. If you're not good for yourself, that thing called mental pressure, and you know how many times in the same building, I stood on that step and cried while I was doing all this? Well, everybody thinking, you really come back? Would you really come back, Ian? Call it a day, call it a day. You've been to all the different networks. You've carried the best ratings up till today. Give it up. I said, no, I'll come back. I'll come back. I'll leave my game while I am on top. And from 2016 to now, when nobody ever dreamt one ad, 177 million. When persons like Extra Food, persons like Extra Food were advertising. They were my first supermarket to advertise. Could I ever forget persons like Extra Food and Naipol? And could I? I'll give you a little story, about the health center in Chaguanas. I have it, but nevertheless. So if you know somebody going through pressure, don't just turn her back. Sometimes you don't know. It's like a computer. Your brain could start a beach ball. You know when you put on a computer and you see that thing spinning like that? It could happen to you with your brain. Suddenly you get depressed that you don't want to come out of your room. Somebody was telling me about a good friend of ours who kind of depressed and didn't come out of the room for a couple of days and whatnot. We had to make a call and find out what's going on with you, boy. What happened? Were you taking on so? People take on things. Not a lot of people can handle it. So we don't know what happened to the soldier. The loss of any member of our defense force is deeply felt, not only within the ranks, but across the national community. Those were the words of Minister Wayne Sturge as he addressed the tragic death of a soldier whose passing has sent shockwave to Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force. They sent out a press release. That was very good of Sturge. Also, grief at graduation. Minister consoled daughter of slain woman during Tunapuna Cemetery. An emotional seal unfold ceremony, during Tunapuna ceremony. An emotional scene unfolded at a graduation ceremony in Tunapuna as Homeland Security Minister and Tunapuna MP Roger Alexander offered comfort to a grieving daughter whose mother was recently killed. The moment occurred during a hairdressing graduation event as Roslyn Hall and Lounge where Lisha Kalichan was among those receiving certification. However, what should have been a celebratory milestone was overshadowed by tragedy following the recent death of her mother, Trisha Maraj. Remember we went up there, and that was so sad. No mommy. And I think I met that little girl. Yeah, because we went to investigate. And I tell you over here, I don't feel that, I am still paying attention to that case with Trisha Maraj. You're hearing all kind of thing. Also, ladies and gentlemen, today, a woman was mauled by dogs on Lady Chancellor Road as joggers fled in panic on Monday. Terrible bites. We don't know who are the owners of those dogs. I drove up to Chancellor, went and checked a couple of friends of mine at Chancellor today. And we were looking for the dog, but nevertheless, that's a very serious thing. They were at this entrance here. They attacked. Everybody's running and jogging because they realize they are not stray dogs because they had the collar on and whatnot. That woman could have died. And that's a very serious thing. Another matter that is Chancellor and, it's serious. It's very serious. So they were at that gate. We don't know if the dog belonged to that entrance. We don't know. But if you want to tell me but you don't want to call, you can go to my website, IANallen.org. No username, no password. And you could send us information anonymously. Crime or anything, but related to that event, I need to know. But I felt really sorry for that woman because you know what it is to be attacked by dogs? By two dogs? Wow, that's terrible. Let's take a fast break.
The I.A.N. Show will be right back.
Grade 1 PVC ceiling sale on new arrivals. PVC panels $25. Heat barrier tiles $7. WPC panels $35. Marble sheets $180 and more. 4 locations: Warren Road, Davey, Tunapuna, and Tobago. Big deals, premium finishes. Don't miss this sale.
Low prices, more value, weekly giveaways only at Food Shopper Supermarket, 121 EMR Arima on JHI Trading Compound. Join our loyalty card program. Enter for a chance to win our monthly grand prize. We are open Monday to Friday 8 to 8, Saturday 7 to 8, and Sunday 7 to 3.
Time to level up with Neil Cool Air Conditioning. Premium Lennox 12,000 BTU that offers strong cooling, energy efficiency, and ice-cold performance. Right now, grab it for just $2,800. Yes, you heard right. Only $2,800. Installed. Turn your home into pure comfort, cool vibes all day, all night. Call us today before this deal is gone.
I.A.N offers over 25 years of experience, are retinal specialist and the latest cutting-edge equipment. We handle diagnostic and surgical needs for retinal, cataract, glaucoma, pediatric and diabetic eye care. Also glasses. We provide it all under one roof. Our head office is located seconds off the Freeport flyover. Branches also in North, South and Tobago. Call 349 eyes for more information. Payment plans are available. I.A.N, taking eye care into the future.
You're hired. Not you guys. Him.
For me? What I just later.
When it comes to spotless results, trust the real professional, Sir Cleaning Products. Floors, windows, tables, wherever there's dirt, Sir makes it disappear. Hassle-free cleaning, every time.
So, do you do kitchens too?
Like I go get a raise?
Sir Hassle-free cleaning, done right.
Becoming a landowner is now a greater possibility. At Corsica Estates in Grand Couva, owning your piece of land has never been easier with more flexible options available. With our in-house payment plan, pay just $25,000 down and $1,909 monthly for 12 years, totaling $300,000 per lot. You can also secure funding through First Citizens, Scotia, or Republic Bank and pay $250,000 per lot. What are you waiting for? Contact us today for more information and learn how you can get started.
Whether it's 1, 2,
or a truckload of tires,
we've got the perfect tire for every application, ensuring you're ready for any road ahead.
Passenger SUV 4x4, heavy or light truck, you name it, we've got the tire that suits your ride perfectly.
From forklifts to industrial giants, construction, vehicles, and agricultural workhorses.
we've got the right tire for every job you tackle. Brandtech, your one-stop solution for all your tire needs.
Unbeatable deals, unbeatable experience. More savings, more smiles. Shop smart, save more at SNS. Quality you trust, prices you love. At SNS Supermarket, we make every trip rewarding. From unbeatable promotion to top-tier customer service, we bring you the best deals with an endless variety and effortless shopping.
Neo Eyewear Limited, a leader in the eyewear business with complete glasses which include frame, lens, and eye test for only $395. We have one of the largest selections of frames and brands for you to choose from, such as Gucci, Tom Ford, Balenciaga, St. Laurent, and even the Ray-Ban Meta glasses. Conveniently open from Sunday to Sunday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So visit us at 91D Main Road, Montrose Mall, or M6 Plaza, Endeavour.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
Let me tell you something. These dog incidents are very serious. These vicious dogs out there. It's terrible. And not forgetting the man who rolled over the dog. Not forgetting the man who rolled over the dog in Tiwari Circular. Not forgetting the man. You remember the van? Yeah, we're not going to stop with that, but we're not going to stop with that. Not forgetting that. Go ahead. What's the vehicle number? What's the vehicle number? Watch. Watch, he saw the whole entire dog, watch. That's craziness. And I'm not, let me tell you something, somebody, that's why I don't have time for bacchanal on my show, you know. That's a very serious thing. That's a very serious, and I dislike people who do these things to animals. I love dogs, I really, really love dogs. And I take good care of my dog. And if that happens, I don't know what I will do. I don't know how I'm going to deal with that. I don't know, I just don't know. I mean, accidents do happen. Knock wood, I hope they don't happen to the dog, but where somebody willfully watch a dog, swerve from the road, from the area, drive in, watch, go on across and run over the dog. That is not an accident. My God. They held a little a night vigil, a vigil for me. We don't have any images of it. They were supposed to send it to me. You know, but where persons are attacked by dogs, on the 19th of March 2026, a 13-year-old schoolboy was attacked and bitten by a pit bull along Jackman Trace in Kunopia. You all remember that? A similar incident where Ramraj Dukanti of Hill Peace Road, he was bitten by dogs also. What's going on with that? Remember when we met him? Yeah?
There was by the bar. Two of the guys, but luckily they were there. And one of the guys take a stone and pelt the dog.
The owner of the dog?
Not the owner.
What's going on with that? And everything is a cover-up. Everything is a cover-up. Everything is a cover-up. You know what is, you know, coming back to Ghani, you know there's a video where he shot a person? Whether it took place last year, and nobody knows about that, a displaced man. I don't know if he went by the wall, watch him. And the person was shot multiple times. Go ahead. Yeah, but we did. Look him find the shot at the person, watch. But the person look like the person fall on the ground. Wow, unbelievable, yeah? Unbelievable. Yeah. I tell you, we live in a society. Different strokes for different folks. And if you have money, well, you play a different tune, you know. You play a different tune. Community mourns tragic. I can't run videos here because I have so much interviews. But community mourns tragic loss of 7-year-old Angelica Jogi at Candlelight Vigil in Barrackpore. Grief and solidarity filled the community of Barrackpore on Sunday, April 12th, as residents gather for a candlelight vigil on memory of 7-year-old Angelica Jogi. The young girl lost her life on Wednesday, the 8th of April, in a tragic incident. The autopsy conducted on Jogi has confirmed that she died as a result of multiple trauma. The examination was performed by pathologist, my good friend, Hubert Daisley. Great guy. In fact, we got the Hyatt a couple of years ago. You know, but I will tell you something. And I love what the THA, what's his name again? Farley, what he said. If Tobago is all about tourism, now nobody said mustn't have no jet skis and whatnot, but there must be a designated area to ride those things. And we heard that the person broke that area, went into an area, a restricted area, only confined to persons bathing, no kind of motorized stuff there permitted. So if we are serious about tourism, this should never happen again. And I love what Fali said. Take up your jet ski and go your way. And I want to say a special hello to Hackett. That was the woman I spoke to tonight. Also state to pay over $500,000 after a man wrongfully arrested and jailed, sexually assaulted on remand. The Reclaro businessman was wrongfully arrested and later sexually assaulted. He was arrested and later sexually assaulted while in remand. In a judgment delivered last month, Margaret Mohammed upheld key elements of the man's lawsuit against the state, including claims of malicious prosecution, false imprisonment, assault. The man's identity has been withheld due to the nature of the sexual allegation. Somebody was raped while in custody. Terrible. Also, vendors flee for life during brazen attack on highway. Shot at by a man known to him, a 24-year-old Karapo Arima man, is recovering after being shot in broad daylight along the Churchill Roosevelt Highway near Mausika Road in what police believe was a targeted attack. The incident occurred around 4:45 p.m. on Friday in the vicinity of the traffic light near Price Mart, Dabadi. According to a report, the victim was conducting sales in the area when he was approached by a man known to him. Who's the clown tape this so? Gentlemen, so you see when they want to get you, them don't care about highway and all kind of thing, you know. Are you sure you don't know nothing about all these things that I'm telling you today? A lot of you who sit down watching me, as they say, open your mouth into the east like that. Because you don't know, because thank God that we have a network, thank God, and I want people to know that we have bright, brilliant people, and don't call me and tell me, look, you all put up this, look, you all put up that. We have a staff that does that. I am not responsible for the posting. We have persons who are independent and they are brilliant, they're intelligent journalists. They know their stuff. So I have time to sit down and watch everybody. Let me say, of course, I'll go through things during the day. Sometimes at night, you know, we go through things. But we have a capable staff here. And that is why we can produce a show like this. And that's why I tell you, have your popcorn, have your chair ready, because soon and very soon, you're going to see where Crime Watch is going to be done in our next level. So let them talk, as they say. Let the influencers talk. Let the influencers talk. You might not take a graph volume, because you're going to feel so sick. Yeah, you're going to feel so sick. Also, third attempt on former murder accused life. Grappy shot again in New Grant. Police are investigating yet another violent attack on Aaron Grappy, a former murder accused, who was shot in New Grant, Princestown, making this the third attempt on his life within the past 2 years. Details surrounding the last incident remains limited, but sources confirm that Grappy was wounded on Friday, April the 10th this year, 2026. During the attack, his condition has not been officially disclosed, and investigators say more information will be released as the probe unfolds. Grappy of Farmers Trace, New Grant, has been targeted multiple times in the past. The first reported attempt occurred on June 29, 2024, when he was ambushed while standing in the yard of his home around 7 p.m. Masked gunmen dressed in dark clothing approached him. And then it goes back on January 10, 2026. Grappy was shot again, this time while visiting a friend at St. Mary's Village, Maruga, around 10 p.m. So Grappy past has also drawn significant public attention. He was among 5 men convicted and later freed in connection with the 205 kidnapping and murder of businesswoman. So I just letting you know about a shooting last week. I just letting you know about a shooting on Friday, April the 10th. So you hear about the shooting, but you don't know the history. So I'm telling you that on June 29, 2024, there was an attempt on his life. On January 10, 2026, he was shot at again. And then in April, and then last week, Friday, the 10th, he was shot at again. But just to let you know, he was among 5 men convicted and later freed in connection with the 205 kidnapping of businesswoman Samde Rampasad, who was allegedly buried alive. Her body was discovered 41 days after abduction in a shallow grave in Carolina Village, Claxton Bay. The group, including Philip Budram, Roger Mutu, Ricky Singh, Kervan Williams, and Aaron Grappy, spent nearly 17 years in prison. They were released. Since their release, several of the men have met violent ends. Budram was killed by police on Saturday 10th. Budram was killed by police on Saturday 10th of September. Williams and Mutu were gunned down in separate incidents days apart in Claxton Bay on March 2020. Police say investigations into the latest shootings are ongoing. So you have 3 persons from that whole 5 already killed. 3 persons. And they're trying to kill another one. So you have 3 persons already killed. So they're trying desperate now to kill Grappy. Grappy, I gotta make some time and come and meet you. I gotta make some time and come and meet you, Grappy. Don't beat up. We gotta make some time and come and meet you. Let's take a fast break.
The I.A.N. Show will be right back.
When the job gets tough, you need energy that lasts. When the night gets long and the deadlines are close, you need energy that sharpens your mind.
Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bar Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks, and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bar Doors and Windows, always a better choice.
Step into Sensational Beauty Studio by Tina, your one-stop beauty destination. From micro shading and brow tinting to makeup, hair coloring, manicures, pedicures, and relaxing massages. Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Walk-ins and appointments welcome. Book today.
Welcome back to the I.A.N. Show.
You know, sometimes I like to tell you where we came from. I'm a guy who like to preserve history. Yeah. If you don't know where you came from, you will never understand your journey and how far you have reached. If you don't have an idea where you came from, that is how you measure progress. Look back and always remember where you came from. Like somebody was telling me today, how there are people who just like to rank and just, they never talk about where they came from. They always like to show their fancy homes and their fancy vehicles, but they never like to talk where they came from. But today I want to take you down memory lane a little bit in Chaguanas. Chaguanas people would love this. Just for 7 minutes. Go ahead. I visited the Old Health Center. Go ahead. So ladies and gentlemen, this is I.A.N. Why I'm standing here now, remember this was the vendors mall here, and they were removed after a court order, and the matter went to court. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, that was a court decision, but we're not here to highlight that. That was a court decision. They're going to make it like a taxi hub and put in proper facilities and whatnot. But what I'm here to tell you about is that I looked at that building across there, this building here, and I want to give you a little story. I want to give you a story. This is extra food across there. Nah. All right, so, yeah. We just wanted to give you a walkthrough because I wanted to show you something, and it's just a couple minutes that the history of this place, the history of this health center here, that everybody who grew up in Chaguanas came to this health center. And before they demolished it, I just wanted to show you the building. Let's go. Now, let me give you a little story, really, really fast. And I had to give you this. You see this area here, they had a shed here. And I distinctly remember, right? This shed here, listen to me here, right here. And I would come here with my grandmother, and we would sit right here. I just had to show you this before they demolished it. I think that this was built in sometime 1976 here, right? By the minister, right? Honorable Kamalin Mohammed, 1976, on Saturday, 10th of April, and this is the 8th of April. They should never put back, make sure they have this here. Even though you demolish this, make sure you keep the structure, something, we need to preserve history. But nevertheless, that's not the talk here today. And this area here, we used to sit down here and wait for the medication. And I remember as a little fella walking up this step. Wow. And when you come in here, everybody used to be waiting here. Just come inside. And everybody used to be here. Listen here, let's listen to this here. And everybody used to be here. They had benches right here. This is the nursing station right here. And way down here, listen to me here, way down here, everybody, it had a long bench here. Listen to this talk here, they had a long bench here. And they had little rooms and whatnot. That day I broke my foot and I had to go into that room. Right? And listen to this here. This area here, you would never believe this. Seriously believe this. Oh my God. You see that sign? You see that dental sign there? Listen to this, here come. My grandmother took me straight into that room as a little fella. Straight to that room. That was the dental room. That's where everybody used to go, like from Chaguanas. Well, Chaguanas, you do cleaning, you do extractions and whatnot. And look, this sign, that dental sign still there. Could you believe that? So I just had to show you. And that's why you must never forget history. Why I decided to come back here? Because I just wanted to show you. But this was like a buzzing place, and everybody seated there and all here. This was the nursing stations here. You have all the nurses across here, but never did this corridor. And do you know? After that, they had a Bumbles. I don't know if you all remember Bumbles, and a crew that was shot dead on Caroni Savannah Road, and Chaguanas task force and all of them, they were involved. And those days we had Inspector Subag, and I will never forget. Bumbles and them body was right on this ground here. That was the last time I was here. I was right on this ground. 3 of them died on Caroni Savannah Road, Bumbles and them. And that door was locked off. And here was locked off, and police and whatnot, and it was buzzing. But I just had to show you. But that room, I cried like a real cry in that room. Look at the dental sign there. And my grandmother sitting right here. The dentist right there. Boy, and I holding on. You see that door? I holding on that door. And she hitting my hand. Because he didn't want to. Look at the dental sign is right there. This is the exact door. My God. So I just wanted to show you that history. And I know a lot of you who will see this from Chaguanas will always remember this view, will always remember when here was buzzing, the 3 rooms. How many of you went to one of these rooms here for dressing? They got cut. You went for dressing. They had a high bench, a very, very high bench here. So now the place have to demolish and go to our next level. It's the heart of Chaguanas. So it's an eyesore. And they're going to clean it up. They're going to, really fix up this place and whatnot. And, it's good. It's good. We're going to, the bank is right opposite there, but nevertheless, you could never forget history. Like, that is history, boy. But that sign, with that dental, I could never forget that exact sign. You see that sign there? That was the sign, dental. That was the sign, dental. And let me tell you this again as we go. We would sit there, we would wait for medication here. And the day, this is it here, the day I left here, the dentist had extracted a tooth and I cried. Right, I had about 7 or 8 years. My grandmother took me straight across to Extra Food. Those days it was Naipaul Supermarket. And I will never forget, while we are walking across, this is Royal Bank. This bank here was called Medford Plaza. I can't remember whoever owned this, and I don't know if you could ever remember. They had a chicken and chips place by the name of Catty's.
Crime Watch does not end at 7 p.m. It continues on all our platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and on our website. Download the I.A.N. Allen app today.
To the side, Catty's. Boy, and I walking across here with my grandmother. And do you know, that day, walking across, that's exact entrance. The exact entrance there. I think that was that's the entrance. Walking across with my grandmother. Go on to Extra Food, buy honey and oats, cornflakes with milk. They say don't buy anything hard. And buy a box of Catty's for me and go and went home. Yeah. So you see a strange Chaguanas, I just wanted to show you. Never forget where I came from. Never forget it. Those days, you had to walk with a little bottle for them to put the amoxicillin and whatnot. And do you know, why you think Extra Food and I are so, we are so close with all the brothers and everybody, Arno and everybody, and Jeff and Ryan and everybody. Do you know, the first, when my mother was having me, she went to that supermarket right across there, right? Naipaul Supermarket, and that is where she started to catch the cramp and whatnot. That is where she started to catch the cramp, and she lifted up a bottle, a case of milk, and she fell, and Mrs. Naipaul put her on a stool to sit down, and that's where they brought her across, and she went to the hospital to have me, and that day I was born. But the first time she felt the cramp, and Mrs. Naipaul, and never, that's Arno Naipaul and Ryan mother, and the father, they were there. They were good with my grandmother. So there's a lot of history to this place, and we must never forget. And even the plaque, we should not destroy it. We should keep it because there's a lot of history there. But nevertheless, nothing is good here because as you know, the borough is going to take it to another level. Already there was a court order, so we're not here to discuss nothing about the vendors and whatnot. But we all know, the man on the streets and everybody know there was a court order. They were allowed to stay for 6 months, get paid, whatever in the market. We're not here about that. But nevertheless, the history behind here. Nothing is good here anymore. But whatever they're going to do is going to really make Chaguanas great again. Okay, so I just had to tell you the history behind the Chaguanas Health Center. Thank you. Yeah, boy, that was something else. And in those days, well, I went to Vedic school in Chaguanas. I went to Vedic school, and in those days, they had a doctor called Dr. Lachman. It had Dr. Lachman, it had Dr. Lakiram, it had Dr. Rock, Dr. Matura, yeah? But my grandmother believed in Dr. Lachman, right next to Vedic school. And Dr. Lachman had a little candy bar, a candy jar. I think it was sweetie and thing, boy. Hey, and that building is still there up to now, you know. Dr. Lachman's office is still there. I don't know who owns the building, but a good building to buy, but, you know. But you must never forget, Like, I tell you, what craziness is this? But from there, I went to Orchard Gardens. And just to close it off, I'll make a joke. Go ahead. Orchard Gardens here, on my right. Years ago, this was only coconut trees, right? Listen to the story I come. And this was a little side road we used to take to get back to Caroni Savannah Road. This was the side road, it was like a dirt road here. Right, this was a dirt road here. So my friends from the settlement, like Alan, it had Alan, Arnold, Lisa, there's Arnold Electronics, Alan. I spent all my time by them, and then they live right there. The skating school was right across, so. But I have to give you a little story. So my driver always tell me everything I pass, I talk about this pomerac tree. Do you know this pomerac tree? This is serious talk, right? This pomerac tree, when the pomerac fall down, this exact tree, you could imagine this? There was a big drain here, and we would go while we were walking home and pick up all the pomerac from the drain and wipe it like that, put it in our bag, and it had no fence or anything here. But sometimes why I did this is that you must never forget where you came from. You must never forget where you came from, but this was right here, and we used to go out right here. Lamont and them was living right here, right across Senate Yellow. That was Lamont and them, very respectable people in Chaguanas, the Lamonts and them, and that's Caroni Savannah Road. But you see this pomerac tree here, boy, everybody who live in the settlement, either 1st Street, 2nd Street, 3rd Street, everybody on the street know me. But this whole area was just coconut trees, and we'll come through here. All my friends, about 4 of us going home. And you know, myself was Alan, Arnold, Kirk Trim, Malik, somebody else again. And we'll stop right here, this exact spot, and pick up all the pomerac from the drain and eat it. Yeah. Hi. You understand? So we can never forget that. And that's why today I did the health center and I did this, and you must never forget where you came from. Because if you don't know where you came from, you will never appreciate where you are today. And that's why I have more value for where I am today, because I know where I came from. Thank you again. We took also a picture with some of the guys here, some kids who were passing, but I'll show you tomorrow. And do you know, ladies and gentlemen, and someone asked me, oh, you and Rajiv so good? Because Rajiv Dipnarayan and I went to Vedic school. He was in a higher class. He was in class where he had all the brains, the bright ones. Yeah. But Rajiv and I went to school, primary school together. But he was in a higher class. We went to school with all the Rupnarines, yeah? The Rupnarines and them. The Bagwads, the Ramrup Supermarket, Joanne, all of them. All of us went to Vedic school together. The Abhigats, the Dilip Singh, the Pariag, yeah. So yeah, the younger, well, our set, yeah, we all went to school, so that's why Chaguanas love me. And that's why I'm always connected to Chaguanas. That's why, I tell you, when I was paid so much money in Port of Spain and other networks, I could have gone live in Port of Spain. I said, no, I want to come back to Chaguanas. And I always tell everybody, if ever there's a place selling on that Bilger Road, in Bilger Road where I grew up, I will buy it. Yeah, I'll buy it. If ever anybody selling a house on Bilge Road, I will buy it. But I live Chaguanas. I live in the heart of Chaguanas, but that's why I'm so connected. I love Chaguanas. I love my people. I love my people from Endeavour, from Chaguanas, from Launch Park, from Caroni Savannah Road, from the settlement, 1st Street, 2nd Street, last street. I can walk Chaguanas. I can leave my studio and walk the road from here straight to Chaguanas on that pavement, because that's what I did as a little boy coming up. That's why everybody know me in Chaguanas. They know me in my home name, Benji. You know? Hey, I didn't tell you, before we go, a mortician was charged after a violent struggle, leaves multiple police officers injured. In a Aruka patrol encounter, a Pity Valley man employed as a mortician has been arrested and expected to face charges following a violent confrontation with police during a roving operation at Aruka on Friday night, which left several officers injured, including fractures and bite injuries. According to police information, the incident occurred around 11:55 p.m. April 10th. There was a patrol in the Aruka district along the Eastern Main Road. Also observed a man behaving in a disorderly manner while verbally abusing members of the public. The man was reportedly clad in a black pants and wearing a single black socks on his right foot. At the time, the party of officers, including a female corporal and 3 constables, exited their marked vehicle and approached the individual of Upper Coco. The individual is from Upper Moncoco Road, Pity Valley, an employee of Precious Memorial Funeral Home in Aruka. Police said he was warned about his behavior. However, he allegedly continued using obscene language, repeated shouting, I don't give a effing care. As officers attempted to arrest him, the situation escalated and he bit them and they received injuries and whatnot. Also, bandit strikes again at Penal Church's Chicken, hit for the 3rd time in 2 months. We have to start to get those videos. Mario, you have to send me those videos so we can get those people. Because I feel people taking this Church's Chicken thing for granted now, and they think they can walk in Church's Chicken. But the day something really happened there, I hope you all can, understand. These people employ so much, hundreds of people in Trinidad, and put food on people's table, and yet you go rob them, always robbing them. It's terrible. Mario Sabga and I, we are great friends, but it's terrible to have a business and people just robbing you. Armed bandits stormed your establishment late Friday night and escaped with cash. Also, thieves helped themselves. Copper worth over 10,000 stolen from Self-Help Police Office. Police are investigating the theft of the National Commission for Self-Help Limited in Port of Spain, where copper tubing valued over 10,000 was stolen on Thursday. According to reports, around 2:30, CID officers responded to report at the company's office along Abercrombie Street. Investigators revealed that the security officers secured the building, ensuring all doors and windows were locked before leaving the compound. However, when the AC technicians arrived at the following day at the location to carry out repairs, their condition they discovered over 100 feet of copper tubing stolen. Craziness, huh? Craziness. So they don't have cameras? Where are the cameras? Also, ladies and gentlemen, a kidnapped victim turns stable, escapes with gun and alerts police in Aruka. A man who was reportedly abducted from his home in La Hoqueta managed to escape his captors and make his way to Aruka police station on Sunday morning, triggering a police response that led to the arrest of one suspect. According to police report, the victim arrived at the station around 11 a.m. on April 12th, carrying a firearm and told officers he had been kidnapped shortly after participating in a card game with an individual known to him. He said he was taken to a forested location in Bertie Hill, where he seized a weapon from one of the men and used the opportunity to escape. Officers attached to the Aruka police station along with the North Central Division Task Force later carried out operations in the area, resulting in the arrest of one of his suspects believed to be in his early 20s. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service confirmed that a support unit also assisted in the exercise as investigators continued to piece together the circumstances surrounding the report kidnapping. Also, man critical after a knife attack at San Juan home. 2 suspects identified. A 36-year-old man is in critical but stable condition after being stabbed multiple times during a violent attack at Pepper Hill, Laventil. Police said the incident occurred around 7:17 Laventil Road, San Juan on Sunday evening. police said around 7:17 when two men identified as Anthony Hundred, A.K. Rogers, Anthony Rogers, A.K. 100, 23-year-old Aaron Rogers, 26, allegedly entered a neighbor's yard. The homeowner reported hearing her secured gate being opened, and upon checking saw the men inside the premises. When she confronted them, one of the suspects reportedly shouted threats referencing the victim, Michael Bala, who was standing behind her. Moments later, both men attacked him, and a struggle ensued. Bala was stabbed 3 times. The men come in the man's yard and stab him. One to the upper left arm, one to the chest, and one to the back near the rib area. The suspects then left, returned to a nearby house, and continued shouting threats before fleeing. So if you have any information on Anthony, A.K. 100 Rogers, and Aaron Rogers, get in contact with me, please. Also, man stabbed and robbed by acquaintances in a repo attack. One suspect held. A Sandy Grande man was stabbed and robbed of his vehicle and other valuables during an incident in the heights of a repo on Sunday the 12th. Around 5:12, the victim picked up 2 men he knew and transported them to a repo area. Police said that upon arrival, one of the men armed himself with a knife and stabbed his victim several times about the body. The assailant then stole the victim's motor vehicle and cell phone cash. They saw acquaintances and friends how they could put you in place. The injured man was later sought medical treatment for his wounds. Following investigation led by Corporal Andrews, one suspect was arrested. So, ladies and gentlemen, also those with the rundown know where we stop, okay? Also, I had to tell you about this also, that before we go, idling PH taxi stolen in seconds. A PH taxi driver left his car idling and stolen in seconds. Police recover vehicle in Caroni, arrest teenage suspect. A 28-year-old taxi driver is counting his luck after his vehicle was stolen in broad daylight in Chaguanas, but later recovered by police, leading to the arrest of a teenager. According to report, the incident occurred around 1 p.m. on Sunday, April 12th, along Trial Street, Chaguanas. The victim had parked his white Nissan Tida valued $35,000 facing north with engine still running. The keys left in the ignition. He probably stepped a short distance away from the vehicle to seek passengers when a man quickly entered the car and drove off without permission. Police were alerted and officers responded promptly. Visiting the scene and gathered initial evidence. The stolen vehicle was later intercepted and recovered by officers assigned to Caroni Police Station, assisted by other units. A 19-year-old suspect from Edinburgh Village, Chaguanas, was arrested in connection with the incident. The vehicle was subsequently taken to Chaguanas Police Station with the assistance of a record service. Police are investigating. Look how long time you can leave your car idling. Or like, you know, when you're passing by the QF taxi stand, right opposite Scotiabank, QF taxi stand, all they hear is crap. Or you're going the taxi stand by opposite Ramrup Supermarket, the Charleville taxi. They used to call it Magans. Yeah, Magans taxi. Because Magans was the big store next door. So everybody from Central we know they are as Magans taxi stand. Magans and the taxi stand. When my grandmother was teaching me the route, like, you know, when I started to go village school, she said me if anything happened, I'll take a taxi, which is very rare. You go by Magan's taxi, you tell them where you're dropping by Bilja Road and drop out. But that is very rare because the rest had a footage to go home. But nevertheless, long time you can leave a car idling. But just imagine that they stole the guy's car. Also, before we go, crew flees at sea, leaving wildlife behind. Coast Guard intercept mystery vessel off South Coast. The Trinidad Tobago Coast Guard has seized an unregistered vessel after dramatic early morning interception off the south coast of Trinidad with its occupant fleeing and abandoning the craft. According to official media release issued on April 11, 2026, Coast Guard personnel were conducting routine maritime patrol operation when a suspicious vessel was detected around 6:19 a.m. moving along the southern coastline. An interceptor was immediately deployed to investigate. However, as officers approached, 3 individuals on board steered the vessel offshore. Quickly they disembarked and escaped. That is sounding good. So far, what kind of Coast Guard operating with a dinghy or something? A dinghy? Is a dinghy? A dinghy? A dinghy, because how people on a vessel could just drive straight to shore and that is it, and they disappear. Authorities responsible for wildlife management have been, since they uncovered wildlife believed to be parrot chicks. So apparently they're trafficking protected species. Also, just to let you know, a missing retired officer found alive in Penal after 10 search. A missing retired police officer has been found alive after a search operation in a forested area. Ruthven Ian Atkinson of Princeton was discovered deep within a teak field shortly before nightfall after going missing the previous day. According to Hunters Search and Rescue Team, which is led by Valance Rambarat, Atkinson had become disoriented while in the forest and was found in a severely dehydrated condition. I don't play that now, with no foresting, but nevertheless, he's okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have to go now. And I want to be honest with you, I try my best to put everything together for you. Tomorrow we have a lot of videos. Tomorrow we have things that will shake you up. Things that shake you up. We have news for you. I know we wanted to see more videos and whatnot. Remember, keep messaging me. Those of you who have information about drugs and guns. And let's not get distracted. Let's be focused. And know that crime is your business. This is I.A.N. Allen. This is Crime Watch. Remember, keep sharing the videos. You know, I had to tell you about the triple murder that occurred. When was that triple murder with this boy's son? What's his name again? Berkey's son. I'll do a story on that, an investigation. I'll tell it tomorrow. All right? And plus the soldier and whatnot. So, ladies and gentlemen, keep looking at the page. Keep looking at the videos. Keep monitoring what's going on social media. And we're going to send it to you. Those of you follow me on TikTok, remember, hashtag I.A.N. Allen, and you'll check my page. And if you have any information, whatever, because we're going to start to post videos here too. It's not about likes, it's about sending the information. You know what I.A.N. stands for, right? The I.A.N. Allen Network. The I.A.N. Network stands for, right? Informative, accurate news. Remember that. Have a wonderful night. More to come. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing. It's the last thing on our mind. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing. It's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence.